episode of FishPod TV is brought to you by Coastal Wealth, Sea Mule, world's best fishing carts, Angler Armory, helping you navigate the nautical world, Danco Sports, the largest selection of pliers on the planet, GoPuck, wearable power, Gel-Lux, we set the mood and make your shores safer. Gills Apparel, breathe like a fish.
Hey everybody, it's another episode of FishPod TV. We are live from Gators. I'm here with my boy Paul Fleming.
What's going on, man?
I'm losing my headphones as we speak right now.
Man.
But we are live from the Coastal Wealth Party tonight. How you doing today, Paulie?
You know,
I'm stalling. I gotta get my
stalling.
headphones back.
I've had better days. Today was just a rough day all the way around.
All right, well, don't bring your negativity to the show,
okay.
buddy.
Well, you're
supposed to lie. You're supposed to lie right here.
I can't lie.
Lie to me. You can't lie.
I can't lie. Well,
you lie all the time. The
true.
fish was this big.
Because it
was that big.
It really
was that big. All right, so we already ran through our sponsors and everything, right?
We did. Yes, we did.
Cool.
Unfortunately, we don't have our TV, so we don't have.
Yeah, we can't see anything. Live shows are a little crazy when you're out on the spot. So we're a little late tonight because we're here at the Coastal Wealth. What are we calling this here? Is it a party? A seminar?
Party,
I guess
seminar.
It's a seminar.
It was a seminar.
And if you like money, you need to look up Coastal White Mike on Facebook.
Coastal White
words, and he'll help you keep your money and get lots more of it.
That's it.
And that's why we're here tonight. I learned a bunch of stuff I didn't know about money today.
Yeah. Me too.
They were talking about bull markets and all that. I'm like, bull markets? I'm Googling stuff.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we got informed on that. That was pretty cool. Tonight we're gonna kind of keep the show a little short, and we're gonna do some game shows with a few of the people here that came to the Coastal Wealth meet and greet seminar, whatever we're gonna call it.
Yeah, whatever. Meet and greet seminar.
And so we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I did see one thing, we might have talked about it before, but I was thinking about it today. Did you see the article where the lady swam up to this guy's fishing gear and bit off his?
Yes.
She comes up. So if you don't know about the story, this lady swims up. This guy's fishing off the pier. She swims up to his line, yells at him, and then bites the lure off and swims off with his rig. So my question is, if it was you and you feel that tug in your line, do you set the hook?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Give her a piercing that she'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? I'm not advocating violence. Don't do that to people.
You don't.
But it was kind of a funny thought.
It is.
I was like, what kind of a person? She had to have been wasted.
Had to be.
Something.
Had to be. I mean, who does that, you know?
I don't know, though, but if you did reel her in.
What provoked her
if
to do that?
If you reel her in, that's a heck of a fight.
That is.
You think about it. She looked a little hefty.
Well,
she might have been 150, 160 pounder right there.
The first time you're
hopefully you got the gear.
End. all you can hope for is someone's got like a GoPro going at that moment.
Yeah, man, it's because nobody's gonna believe you.
No,
I swear to God, she was like this big, man. I swear.
Came out of the water and kicked my butt.
Biggest vegan I ever seen in my life.
Oh, God.
Anyways, so in short, set the hook. I saw a couple other things I wanted to talk about real quick too before we get on to the games and all that stuff. We had
did you see all the posts about that 409-pound Warsaw?
That's what I was getting at.
From the St. Pete Open. I was actually there.
You went to that?
I
yeah.
did. I went to that. Actually, Coastal Mike went with me, and we kind of hung out. And man, that thing was huge.
They bring in some huge fish to those events.
There
was a record though, right? He set a new record.
The Warsaw grouper was actually not part of the event. It was not a species that they were able to shoot and get points for, or whatever, however they score it. But it was just a really cool. I mean, that was definitely bragging rights right there.
Yeah, it presented the opportunity.
Now here's where it really gets interesting. So you have a 409-pound Warsaw grouper that they shot at excess depths of 250 feet.
Whoa, dang.
250 feet.
I get down to about 12 and my ears hurt.
Yeah, I just couldn't imagine. Now, mind you, these guys are diving with nitrox and all kinds of gas mixes and stuff like that. But you have to imagine at 250 to 270 feet down, you don't have a whole lot of time to sit there and shoot a fish.
Yeah.
I mean, your time down at the bottom is like almost nil.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean, in the crowd. Now I will tell you,
this was the St. Pete Open we're talking about,
the
right?
St. Pete Open. The crowd that is at this particular event is huge. I mean, it's the largest spearfishing tournament in the world, and it definitely. I mean, I actually brought a guy in, Gray, and did a podcast with him on Sunday. And the following day, we'll have that up soon. And he literally flew from Maui just to spearfish,
just to
spearfish that event.
What a trip. Was there a lot of other big fish brought in, you know?
There was like 19 and 20 pound hogfish.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's some changes they're making for hogfish.
They are,
yeah. So before we get off the St. Pete Open, what was the winner? Do you remember?
I don't know what the winner was. You know, they weighed fish till almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I went to a different event last year. Hans and I went to that one. And, boy, some of the stuff they brought in, you know, just giant kingfish, wahoo, all that kind of stuff. I was like, wow.
They had some big barracudas and stuff. They had some gigantic black grouper. You know, I mean, they had, you know, that's the cool thing about spearfishing is you know, when you're a rod and reel kind of guy, you're standing there and you have no choice but whatever grabs your line. You know, these guys actually get down there and pick what they want.
Yeah.
And in the podcast, you'll definitely have to watch it because, you know, some of the questions I had for Gray was, you know, you're under the same regulations as a rod and reel guy.
Yeah.
Everything looks bigger under the water.
Yeah.
How do you know you're in a slot? How do you know you're in? You know, there's a lot that goes into that.
Yeah, definitely. Just the size of the fish. For you know, more power to him, man. I don't know about getting down there and entering the food chain. I'm not too big. I brought in too many big sharks.
A lot of these guys free dive over 100 feet.
And they could care less. I think, one, I've caught too many sharks. Two, I've seen too many videos.
Yeah.
I think that just I'm too big of a sissy for it. But moving on, I did see we were just talking about hogfish, and they're changing the regulations for them on the Atlantic side. Do you know if it changes here at all in the Gulf?
I don't know.
It's all the Atlantic change, right?
Yeah, it's mostly an Atlantic change.
They're lowering the recreational daily bag limit from 5 to 1 fish.
Jeez.
That's a big drop, man.
That's major.
They have a season now, May 1st through October 31st. And they also raised the size limit. It went from 12 inches minimum to 16.
Wow.
At the fork. So, and then there's commercial changes, and then a bunch of other goobly got. But it looks like it only affects the Atlantic side. I'm looking at how they got this comes all the way over into the Gulf like that. See how do they measure that out, man? Their little area they have for the ban or not ban, but for the changes.
You can get all of this information at myfwc.com.
Yeah.
They post that stuff. They're really good about keeping people up to date. You can actually subscribe to their
you know what I do?
List to get that.
I have them on Twitter.
Yeah.
So all their news feed comes.
Twitter,
I get all of them.
Facebook.
So I'm
email,
always up to date on all of that.
They're all over the place.
Yeah. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, they're still postponing the Gulf County-based scallop season 2, so that's waiting as well. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but all right. Well, that's our news. Am I missing anything?
No.
Boy,
Now, if you are a local here to the St. Pete, Tampa area, and you guys are out on the water, be mindful of your no egg zones. The Coast Guard
they made a bunch of changes.
Has made a bunch of changes, and you know, I originally noticed this change when I was over in the Maximo area.
However, you noticed it.
I did.
You were kind of forced to notice that one.
I was, yes. And you know, the guys were really great about educating us, though. But I have noticed in sea trialing boats throughout the week that even here in the Johns Pass area. You know, there's some changes to being able to run outside the channel, and they're definitely moving no egg zones further away from bridges and stuff like that. So it's definitely
nobody was paying attention to it today. I was out here fishing for a little bit before we came in here. I caught a little little suckerfish things.
Yep.
Is that what a remora is?
Remoras,
right?
yeah.
I caught one of those, but man, there was people just jetting through there all day long. I'm just waiting for them to come pop.
Oh yeah, and they will.
All right. Well, boy, we ripped through that pretty quick. I guess we should probably go ahead and start getting set up with our peoples here soon.
I think so. We got to move some cameras here, so...
you want to grab them? I'll stall.
All right.
Shuck and jive.
Shuck and jive.
Shuck and jive, everybody. real quick while we're waiting to get our contestants here, everybody. FishPodNetwork.com is our website. You can go there and find everything FishPod related. Also, all of our shows and all the podcasts that we talk about, we're putting all those on an audio form on Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, anywhere you can find a podcast. We're putting them out there, and we could use a little love on those places. If you could YouTube, any of the places where we have our shows at, give us a like, a subscribe, maybe even a review. It helps us out, supports the podcast a lot. And then hopefully we get all of our people here set up soon. Probably should. Now we're going to move tables. Live show, everybody. You never know what's going to happen. We had to delay a little bit. Things were running behind. And we're going to move out some tables here. We're going to do a quick round of the regular game show, and then I think we might do a turbo round or two of the flipping game here. We got Tom Swick coming in, and I believe one of the guys from Barracuda Nets.
All right, I'm moving your camera.
Okay, we're moving the camera, everybody. Princess wave. That was artistic, huh? You going to turn it so we can get everybody in there? Is that what you're doing? All right, everybody, hang with us. Bear with us here. We're mobile today. Yeah, we're mobile. We don't have the trailer. It's a little crazy right at the moment. I'm trying to pull up so I can see everybody's comments. We don't have Sasquatch on the comments tonight. I got to do everything myself here. I've been left by myself. Shuck and jive. What do you think, Max? Am I shucking and jiving enough here? Cha-cha. Do I even have a camera shot? I don't even think the camera's on me anymore. Can you see me? Like that? All right, so hopefully we can get our contestants in here quickly and get the game show going. We got a few prizes to give away tonight. We got a Sea Mule shirt. I got a Coastal Well shirt. We got some Coastal Well tumblers. See if I can incorporate anybody watching into this giveaway here. Maybe we can get a tumbler out there or something to some of our folks online. Oh, okay, we got a few people in there. All right, hang with me, everybody. I can only stall so long. These guys are. Do we? We don't have Tom's coming. Tom can be the one-man contestant. He's just going to compete by himself. I still see us. We're live.
I can see your nose hairs.
Yeah. Nose hairs. All right, everybody. I apologize for the delay. Are we doing this?
Yes, we're just waiting. We're waiting for one contestant to get back from the restroom. And
Oh,
then we're
well,
gonna-
you know, when nature calls.
When nature calls.
When nature calls, buddy. So
We might have to have Hans go up against Tom.
Hey, man. Hans can cast. He's a flipper. Hey, I was out on the beach earlier, so I got off work. I come out here to Johns Pass, and I'm going to fish for a little bit before the show, right? So it's kind of not nice, but there's this lady walking up the beach, right? And she's with her significant other, and she's kind of walking around like playfully with him and everything and trying to be sexy, and then she was kind of wading in the water a little bit, and one of the waves came up and tripped her up, and she fell flat on her face.
Gotta love that.
What is going on over there? Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Oh dear.
It's not that kind of
Man.
show, guys.
Jeez.
Tom and Hans are getting way too intimate over here. I am seeing way more of Tom than I ever wanted
absolutely. Jeez. Hans.
Hans, you might be our next contestant, buddy.
You're micing up, brother. You're up against Tom.
Things went south on us here. Sometimes you got to make things work.
All right, I gotta turn that other mic on.
Oh boy. All right, everybody, hang in there with us. Was all that on camera that whole time?
Yeah, baby.
I don't know if Max had it swapped over.
Oh, that is the
I don't know
best.
if he
I
did.
really hope it was. God, that was amazing. Oh, people, you have no idea. It would be funnier if you were here.
Yeah,
Boy, we got a bunch of background noise coming from those mics, don't we?
we do. We might have to turn the gain down on them a little bit.
Me and Hans go a long way.
Yeah, you do. I'm going to have to one ear it so I can hear them.
Here, let me go kill there.
All right, everybody, we're working on this. I can only shuck and jive so
This
long.
is profession.
Yeah.
Professional right here.
Yep.
All right, guys.
All right, so tonight for our
Sitting right there.
tonight competing with us is going to be a great guest that we have on a lot, Tom Swick, and our very own Hans McCain, local artist Hans Clay.
All right. What's up, girls?
What's up, buddy? Is our mic working?
Hello?
Are they on? There you go. Now I can hear. I can hear.
Hello.
Yep, there we go.
Can
We
you
got
hear
it.
me?
Oh,
You got me too?
yeah. It's a little hot. That's
Can
a
you
little
hear me,
hot.
girls?
That's a lot.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
baby. Hey,
We're
baby.
doing fishing trivia? Fishing trivia?
Yep, we're gonna do some trivia, and then
right.
we're gonna move over to the flipping game there in a minute.
Oh, we're going to smack
All right.
down. Hans, you might as well quit.
Yeah.
You're done.
I got my money on Tom.
All right, so we have a couple of. Did I lose my mic? Am I on?
I don't know. Are you?
Things sound hinky. Okay.
Good.
All right, so we're gonna have a couple games of trivia, and then it doesn't matter if you don't do well in the trivia, you can still redeem yourself on the casting game. Okay.
Okay.
All righty, moving on to the FishPod game show. All right, our first game that we're gonna play tonight is Finish the Fishing Saying. Now you've heard all
Finish the what?
fishing sayings. Have you?
Fishing saying.
You've heard a bunch of different sayings about fishing, and
Right.
I'm gonna start it off, and you have to finish it. Okay, so to chime in, just say your name. Okay, the first person. So you would chime in as Tom. Your Hans. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Chime in, and then first person, you get the first try. If you don't finish it, I let the next guy try to get the point.
Okay.
All right. First one. Even a bad day of fishing is.
Hans. Better than I said,
Wait. Don't I get to say
I
that?
said Hans first.
Then a day at work.
Is better than a good day of work.
I knew that.
All right.
That's why I said Hans.
First point goes to Hans. I put the easy one first so you guys could get the gist of it.
I knew that. That's why
Are
I
you
said
keeping?
Hans.
Are you keeping score?
Yeah, we're keeping score.
Okay.
Hans has got one.
Okay.
This isn't a everybody gets a trophy, buddy. This is.
Well, I'm just
No, we don't.
Man,
do
we
that.
don't play
no,
those games, buddy. All
Just
right.
making sure you got the score.
Nothing makes a fish bigger than.
Hands.
Nothing. Okay.
A lie.
Good guess, but wrong. Good guess, but wrong.
But that's brutal honesty right there.
You got anything for me, Tom? Nothing makes a fish bigger.
Then the camera.
Nope. Than almost being caught. Nothing makes a fish bigger than almost being
I never
caught.
heard
I
that.
like my answer better.
I'm 53. I like Hans's answer better.
Half point?
Half point.
All right. Still 1-0. Moving on. Okay. Next one. Fishing is the sport of.
Kings. Tom.
He didn't say his name.
No, that's not it. It's wrong.
What is it again?
Fishing is the sport of. This is a freshwater one. I'll give you a hint. What do they use for bait for freshwater fishing?
Tom. The average angler.
No. Drowning worms.
Who uses worms?
Fishing is the sport of drowning worms. These are. I didn't make up the sayings. These are just
you
old
sure?
ones.
'Cause they're
Yeah,
pretty
I've heard that one.
That's strange. I'm 53.
I've heard all
I
these.
never heard that shit before.
yeah. I come. My grandparents were big into fishing, but they were freshwater, so that's where I heard some of these. So, anyways, all right. Fourth one, last one on this game, on this particular game. Fishing was good. It was the.
Hands. Highlight of my day.
Boy, you're throwing them out there.
I'm thinking, corny.
If the fishing was good, what would be? Come on, guys, you can
The
do it.
day was better.
No. All right, man. The fishing was good. It was the catching that was bad. That's like the oldest one in the book.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's
See, you should have had that one, the oldest one in the book.
all right. Hey, we'll do one more. All right, this one. If you guys don't,
Where is he getting this shit?
if
I
you don't
have
get
no
the
idea.
internet, if you guys don't get this one, just hang it up. Okay. All right. Last one for this one. Work is for people who.
Hands, don't fish.
Very good.
All right. He finally
got two.
All right. Hands two.
Now remember, if you don't do well in the trivia section of this game, there's always the flipping game to redeem
I'll
yourself.
spank
Okay.
your ass in that.
All right. We're gonna move on to the IGFA game. Okay. Now normally,
Yeah. This is where Tom usually reigns over.
well, this is exactly why I switched it up a little bit. Tonight we're doing Florida records. They may not be a world record. This is the Florida record, and it's just for guys like you that
I'm
know
the
all
boss
these.
on the world.
All right, guys. First one is the black sea bass. It was caught. The record was caught in 1956 in Panama City, Florida. Black sea bass. This is Price is Right rules. You can the person closest without going over. Tom, go. Wait, you each get a guess. You each get. I'm sorry, I should explain it better.
I'm
So
going to go with
remember, this is a black sea bass. Not
5.9.
okay. That's your guess. 5.9.
16 pounds.
16 pounds. Both went over.
Wow.
Really?
The Florida record. You were really close, Hans. The Florida record is 5 pounds 1 ounce.
Oh, my gosh.
When was that record set?
Panama City.
When? No. When?
1956.
Gee, you think someone would have beat that by now?
I don't know, man. That's pretty big for a sea bass.
It is.
Those
That's
are
a
little
big sea
They're
fish.
delicious, though.
Yeah, they're
oh, my
usually
God,
like
I would love to get me a 16 pounder though. You know what I'm saying?
What's
All
the
right.
world record?
This one. Yeah, I should have put that on here. I should have had that info. All right, this one might be a little hard because we don't fish for these too often here. I think Tom will probably be the only one with a chance on this one.
Thanks, Jay.
Striped saltwater bass. The record was caught back in 2004 in the
Florida.
Indian River. Striped bass. Closest to it without going over.
11 pounds.
I'm going to go with...
You sure you want to go with that answer? I'm giving you a second chance here.
I'm going to go with 8.2.
Okay. Do we know what striped bass is?
Yeah.
Does everybody here know what a striped bass is?
You used to catch them in New Jersey all
You
the
can get them
time.
pretty big.
20 pounders.
All right, these are.
No.
All right, I'm going to give you one more chance here to change your answers because you're both wrong. You're terribly wrong.
22.
Like terribly wrong.
22.
Okay, Tom, what do you got? Terribly wrong.
Terrible.
What did I say the first time?
I don't know. You said like
11 pounds. I
11 pounds or
11
something.
pounds. 30 pounds.
Okay, so you said 30. You said 22. Tom gets the point. The Florida record is 43 pounds 9 ounces.
Wow.
That's a big. That's
a
a big.
big striper
Yeah.
from Florida.
Yep.
Jersey.
You can get the monsters up there. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can get the big fish.
I've
but
heard
I
of
know-
them catching them in the freshwater somewhere. Those same striper. Is that true?
I
don't-
think that's white bass.
Oh,
not
okay, that's
stripers.
different stuff.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, I've never caught one before in my life, so I wouldn't know. All right. So moving on. All right, now this is one you might have a good chance at here. This is something that we have a good season for here in Tampa Bay. It is the black drum. The Florida record was caught April 12th in 2001 in Fernandina Beach. Fernandina?
Yes, Fernandina Beach.
65 pounds.
All right, we got a 65 pounds guess. What do we got from Hans McCain?
I'm going to go with...
They get big.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to go with... I think I'm going to go over and I'm going to say 70.
70 pounds?
70.
You,
Do
you
we have
almost $1 them. You know, you
All right, hold on. I've got a 64 on Facebook. So we've got some people playing with us.
All right, well, let's keep up that. We got a 60, 64.
60,
what did you
64.
say
I
again?
said 70.
You said 70. You said 65.
65.
All right, the Florida record from 2001 is 96 pounds even.
My God.
You $1 them. You $1 them. The Price is Right game over here.
Yeah, Ron Street actually called 96 pounds.
I think Ron Street was looking it up on Google.
Might have been.
Ron's a pretty smart dude.
That's a world record.
All right, so what do you got? We got 2-1 right now, right? 3-1. I'm sorry,
3 to
3-1.
1.
I'm not good with numbers. So I got the face. That's it. That's all I got going.
And that's it.
All right, Florida record. Next one is for the Jack Crevalle. Jack Crevalle, the Florida record was caught back in 1993 in Jupiter. So May 18th, 1993, Jack Crevalle. Closest to it without going over.
You don't want to go first?
Dun, dun, dun,
27.
dun. Okay, we got a
42.
27, 42. We got people on Facebook?
And anybody on that? Jack Reval, I got a 30 pound. 15.
Everybody's
40.
tragically
I got a 40
wrong.
pounder. I got to tell you, I've seen some pretty big jocks.
Yeah. All right.
sure.
So, all right, we're closing the scales. Closing the scales. The Florida record for the Jack Crevalle is 57 pounds. Point for Tom. 3-2 right now.
2.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and do 5 since we did 5 of the last
Yep,
one. Might
do
as well,
5
right?
Yep.
Keep it even. All right. Florida record for the Blue Runner.
Ooh.
Blue Runner.
Runners.
The Florida record was, I lost my place here. Okay, was caught in Pensacola in June 16th, 1995.
9 pounds.
All right, what do you got?
8.
Okay, we got 8 and 9. Anything on Facebook here?
12 pounds.
Did somebody say 142 pounds for
No,
the Jack
that's-
Crevalle?
yes, yeah.
I just saw that go
So I
fly
got
by.
12, 5, 10. Those are some stout blue runners.
Yeah, they are, man.
9 pounds.
You could eat that Blue Runner. Well, I guess you could probably eat this record right here.
7
All right.
pounds.
Scales are closed.
Scales are closed.
Hans was almost on the money. It was 8 pounds 5 ounces. All right, so we
I got
got
a point for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's what 4-2,
Well, I
right?
said 9. I was that pound over.
Price is
He's that
right
pound
rules.
under.
Price is right rules.
Price is
baby.
right rules.
All right. Well, what do you say? You want to do a little bit of whose tagline is it,
Yeah,
real quick, before
absolutely.
we move on?
No,
These are easy. I've actually done a few of these before.
terrible
So,
at this.
Zach Willis says, "What's up, Tom?"
so what this
up,
game
Zach?
is? Whose
Talking
tagline
part.
is it? Is a game where I tell you a tagline I've heard in a commercial for a company, and you tell me what company that commercial was for. Okay. Our first one. Let the battle begin. Let the battle.
Handrails.
Boom! We got another point. So the score is now 4-3. Tom is closing the gap. All right, next one. Your best shot at a world record. Yeah, not all of them are easy, buddy. Mm-hmm. Your best shot at a world record.
Anybody on Facebook?
Seamule.
Manuel got that.
Your best shot at a world record.
Just throw a company name out there and guess. Any company. Go ahead. It's better than not guessing. Do.
I got nothing on Facebook. No, I got one.
What the heck?
Zebco.
Boat company.
Zebco.
All right, time's up. That was for Rapala.
Holla.
Your best shot at a world record.
Yep.
That don't make no sense.
Okay, this one should be an easy one. You guys see these commercials all the time. Fishing starts here. Fishing
I know that
starts
one.
here.
I know that one.
Let's just say it's a place. I'm giving hints now.
Hans, you better know this.
More specific place, Tom. More specific.
The Keys.
Fishing starts here.
Florida Keys.
I can tell by Hans's dumbfounded look.
I'm at a loss.
His eyebrows are on fleek right now. He's
Hillsborough
like,
County.
Bass Pro. The company is Bass Pro. All right, we got 2 more to do. The next one. Always use the best line. always use
Power Pro.
the best line? Tom's out. What about you?
Spiderwire.
Nope. Suffix.
Suffix.
Of course.
Okay.
Number 3 on the list.
This one here, if you guys don't get this one, just hang it up. All right, you ready? See what's out there.
Garmin.
See what's out there.
Lowrance.
See what's out there.
Costa.
See what's out there.
Costa.
Costa. 4 answers later, but I'm taking it.
I got it.
It's my game. It's my rules. All right, guys, that was our trivia part for the night here.
So we're tied up.
Yep.
Tied up.
Got even score going into the casting game. All right, so the casting game, we're going to get you guys set up there, and it's going to be a little different than the way we normally play. Normally, we're doing a point system. What we're going to do tonight is you have to make each bucket consecutively. So you need to make the first bucket before you can go to the second bucket. First one to get to the fourth bucket and make it wins.
So start with the lowest to the highest.
Correct.
Yep,
You guys
closest
are
to you.
you guys are at a tie. This is our tiebreaker. This is
You got
this
it.
is it. All right.
got
Making things.
All right. Don't forget that.
All right, everybody. We're gonna move over to the other side there real quick. Should I call it from here, Paul? Or I think I should.
Call from there.
All right.
All right.
All right, everybody. Here we go. The casting game is the way to redeem yourself if you did not do well or you end up in a tie. This is a good tiebreaker for us here. Tom, do you have much flipping experience? You were a bass guy. Hold up. Don't get going yet. Who here has flipping experience out of the two of you guys? Hans?
Me? I haven't.
No?
Not like this.
All right, guys. Ready.
Hold on. We gotta set the camera.
Oh, my bad.
Did you get there? Oh, we both kind of went with the same technique there, I see.
Well, I hope you're not like wildly casting. All right, this is for all the marbles right here. We got a tie score in the trivia game, which has never happened yet in the 3 times that we've played this game. All right,
Say when to go.
all right, you guys, are we all set?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, ready, set, go. All right, they're off to. Oh, Hans with the first one.
Hans has got the first one.
bucket. All right, Tom's
All right,
catching
Tom's
up.
in it.
We got the first bucket is down for both anglers. All right, we got Hans is going with just a swinging action.
Oh,
Two.
Hans is
Hans
in.
is in the
Hans is in the second
the
one.
lead. He's on the second bucket. Tom is still
Hey,
working
my
on the
bait's
second
gone.
bucket.
Time out.
No,
Are you kidding
no.
me? What happened?
Did not tie that one.
Did it
Who
break?
tied my shit on?
Hold on. All right,
hold on.
pause.
Pause it.
Oh, wait.
My lip.
What was that, Hans?
My lip broke off. My whole bait's broke off.
Oh man.
My lips broke off. Here, hell, I'll do it like this.
Oh, man, this thing. Oh.
He's a soldier. He's a soldier right there. He's going without the lure, folks. All he's got is a ring. All right, so we're at the second bucket for
Hey,
both
I got
anglers.
my second one.
Both
He did,
anglers
he
at
did,
the
he got his
second
second
bucket. Tom is just a savage going
There's
at it
my
with a
second
half a
one.
lure. All right, guys, you got all the time you want. Take your time. You don't have to rush.
There's my third one.
He did.
Third
Tom
bucket
got the
for
third
Tom.
one. Tom got
Maybe
the
that
third
was the
one.
key for Tom. Is get
There's
rid
the
of that
third one.
nasty.
All right,
one.
Hans has
All
got
right,
his third one.
This is a battle down to the end, folks.
I'm on my fourth one, right?
We're on the fourth bucket for both anglers. Whoever
I ain't
makes
got
this
no
bucket
bait
first.
on here.
Oh, can he get it? Is there
I got
enough
my
weight?
third one again.
If there enough weight on there to even get to the fourth bucket,
don't
he
know
is
if
at
he-
a deficiency.
I don't know. He
here.
is at a serious deficiency.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh!
no,
Did he get it?
No.
I
Oh!
got no bait on here. There's the ceiling fan. Took my toe out.
Careful. Take your time. There's no time limit. There's no time limit.
There it is.
Oh! Hans takes it.
Hans gets it.
Hey, I got to give Tom credit, though. He moved on. We could have paused
You
and
make
fixed
a
Yeah,
that.
I got it.
I made it to 4 with
You
no
did.
bait.
You did. That definitely counts for something. That's an honorable mention. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Here, let's see you doing with that. Here, wait a minute.
Hans has to go for the bonus.
Jesus.
Here, what do I got? I got this. What do you got?
Huh? Well, I got
That's your prize, Tom. That's what you get. You get the lip.
you got me.
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead for the bonus. Go for the bonus. Go for the bonus.
All right, guys. That was awesome. That was fun. So who would have thought? Hans McCain coming out with the win.
Hans
Well,
McCain.
me
We
with
have to
no
move that
bait.
back. Can we move that camera back so we can get them in the shot?
Yep.
All right, guys, that was fun. That was a lot
I
of
think
fun.
he cheated.
Well,
You guys sabotaged my lure.
I think he might have sabotaged your lure.
I broke his bait like just a little
Yeah, he
bit
did.
right before.
I had nothing but the lip.
That's so
The
funny.
lip of the lure. I had the lip of the lure.
All right, guys, that was fun. This was a fun night here. I'm pretty sure we're after this. We're not going to do any more games, right?
Hey, you know what? This was a great night tonight. I'm retired, retired from the military, and because Coastal Wealth put this on, I actually learned something on investments.
I did too.
I learned something on investments. You know, it was a great, you know, I think the weather kept some people away, but it was a good thing to learn for people that are going to invest in the markets or people that are already invested in the markets on how to, you know, bring your
It was
portfolio.
I agree.
Definitely a good learning
I
experience.
agree.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure we're going to do more of these in the future.
Yeah, it was cool.
and we're going to do some more. And I believe
great.
everything got videotaped. I don't know if they're going to
We
put
did,
that or
yeah,
not.
I
but-
would like
did
to
video.
say though, those fake baits that we got, the exclude
Yeah.
baits. That's what I caught that big redfish on.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw
And
that
tell you what,
picture.
I put it on that one and it looks really nice in the water.
Yeah.
Bobbing
Yeah.
up and down. Great bait.
You kind of segued right on out of
I
Coastal
just
Wealth there,
had to let-
didn't you?
just had to let people know that is a great bait.
Hey, we're
It
getting
works
ready to
very
start our
well.
tournament season back up.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, actually this weekend is Panama City, which we're skipping, but then the IFA is in Ruskin weekend after next. So then every weekend after that, we have a tournament every weekend.
Yeah,
in
you guys are
Derrick.
going to be seriously
So,
busy here
yeah,
again soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going to get
Tournament
follow
season's
me on,
firing up.
Social media
Yeah,
with that. I
so
enjoy
follow
it.
us, you know, on Coastal Wealth Pro Team, you know.
Check out that wrapped boat that Tom's riding around in.
I'm
So sweet.
doing some contests. We got a contest, doing a drawing tomorrow night.
I saw that. You guys always got good giveaways.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
we shared
good
it.
You
giveaways.
got to follow them. If you don't follow the Coastal Wealth Pro Team, you're missing out because they give away
sure.
cool stuff all the time.
Got great partners, great sponsors, you know. So
Yeah.
And
So,
you see all my art at Hans Clay.
that's right.
Instagram,
Nancy got
Facebook.
some nice stuff.
yeah, I definitely want to thank Coastal Wealth for doing this tonight. I had a great time. It was fun. It's always fun coming out to Gators.
It is. It's always fun.
Gators on the Pass is always really good to us when we're here. Great food, good drinks.
Now, also, tomorrow, we're going to head out to Plantation on Crystal River. There's the captain's meeting for the Hooked Up for
Yep.
Tata's tournament, which is up there in Crystal River. We will be broadcasting that live on Saturday. So make sure that you tune in. I think the festivities start, 3 or 3:30-ish over there. So we'll have some updates throughout the day.
And we'll be live broadcasting the whole event.
Yeah. Looking
So,
forward to it.
definitely
I love
looking
the live
forward to that.
event.
That's definitely this tournament is actually a new tournament to the SKA, and I think that there's
Yeah, it's what, Division 6?
it's a Division 6
Yep.
event now. This is going to be a little challenging because
Right.
we have I mean, this is very early for a kingfish species
tournament.
And you know, now the cool thing is it is up in Crystal River, so the middle grounds is a little closer than what our guys
Yeah, right.
from here. So
lot
That's a little
closer.
time.
you know, yeah, it's a lot closer. So you know,
You're going to see some good fish brought in.
you know what? It's going to be a draw because you're going to. I think in this particular tournament, you've got no choice but to run deep to try and find fish. I think it's going to be a challenge to find kingfish. Now, mind you, there are other species. This is a grouper and a snapper tournament as well.
Yep.
And I think there's even redfish as well as one of the things. But I think on the kingfish side for the SKA, it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
We've got the Hooked on Old School fishing team. They're fishing out this weekend. So, you know, good luck to them. I hope everybody that gets out there gets on some fish.
Yeah. It looks like it'll be a cool event. And afterwards is the McGregor-Mayweather fight
Yes.
that night. Now, I'm hoping that we can, right after the fight, we're going to go live for a little bit and hang out with everybody on Facebook. And everybody that watched the fight can kind of chime in on what they think, you know, and
That's gonna be
everything.
fun.
We'll probably do 10, 15 minutes
Right.
live and just kind of have a fun time and kick with all of everybody that's on Facebook with us at that time. So if you guys are around in a way,
I bet money on both guys.
did you?
That's smart.
Without getting too deep
Win
into
and
it, without getting too deep into it,
Yeah.
here's McGregor's chance. McGregor has a very odd style. He's going to be coming out with a much
Absolutely.
wider stance.
Absolutely.
MMA boxing is way different than regular boxing.
Absolutely.
That's why he has a chance. If he can knock out Mayweather within the 4th or 5th round, he can win. After that, it's over. If it gets past the 4th or 5th round, it's over.
I think his body blows are going to shake him up a bit because he's not going to be really ready to be.
Boxing is totally different than MMA.
Yeah.
So depends on the weight of the gloves that they decide on.
8 ounces.
You know, if they're going
They
with
went
the
to 8 ounces.
8 ounces.
they
Okay.
drop the weight of the gloves.
Usually you don't use 8 ounces
They
unless
drop
you're
the
under
weight of the
140.
gloves, so that's going to favor McGregor.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But, you know, the technique and the rules are going to favor Mayweather.
Yeah, but here's the thing: people aren't really paying attention to too much. There's, I know we just totally went off of fishing, but
Go Bucks.
there's a lot of things that a lot of boxers don't use that are legal that is used in MMA. So I think the stance and the switching of the stance a lot,
Right.
that
Exactly.
the karate style of fighting, getting in, getting out, is going to work in Mayweather's favor in the beginning. If he can get it done beforehand, he has a chance.
Well,
and that's what everybody's hoping for.
The
you
thing
know?
with Mayweather is Mayweather's a defensive boxer.
Yep.
Okay. The thing with Mayweather, he's a defensive boxer. McGregor is an offensive boxer. So that's going to really play big into it.
To a degree, he still has
Don't
power
forget-
when he's drawing back.
Don't
That's
forget.
true. That's
Don't
true.
forget. He started out boxing before
Yeah,
MMA.
yeah.
Yep.
That's what most people don't realize.
So I'm not 100% on the hype train, but I'm hoping.
Me
Jennifer
neither.
on
That's
Facebook
it.
says-
I'm going to give it 50-50.
Jennifer on Facebook says both of them need to bring the fight the way they've been throwing their mouths. So.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, you know what's funny though?
50-50.
You know what's funny is Floyd Mayweather was the king of trash talking. I think
Was.
McGregor outdid him.
McGregor
Yeah,
got him.
so McGregor is. So I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna try and go live right after the fight. So if you can be there on Facebook with us, let's have a good time
absolutely. We'll have a good
afterward.
time with that.
Go McGregor. All right, before we get out here, Tom, how do we follow you online?
Coastal Wealth Pro Team on Facebook, Tom Swick on Facebook, or TD Swick on Instagram.
Okay, local artist Hans Clay. How do we follow you?
On Instagram, it's just Hans Clay. That's HANCECLAY. And on Facebook, Hans Clay Artist.
All right,
Super
everybody.
easy. I'm the only
Make sure-
Hans Clay on Google.
And he's got a lot of cool artwork he's been working
Yes,
on
he
lately.
does.
I've seen
His
some
show's
really
gonna be
cool
great.
posts.
Yeah.
So check them both out. Follow Coastal Wealth Pro Teams to get in on those giveaways that they got. And we'll see you guys on Saturday.
Thanks for playing along, guys.
All right, everybody.
Thanks.
See you in the next
Oh,
one.
man.